Today I want to talk to you about the difference between dieting and cleansing. And when I start talking about cleansing or detoxing, especially when it comes to weight loss, if you're trying to detox exclusively for weight loss, you'll find that more often than not that people who do that actually fail because we'll go to extreme measures to detox. Some people will starve themselves. We'll use major detoxes, specifically body detox, where you're spending a lot of time in the bathroom. And yes, you're gonna short term lose some weight, but long term, that's not really a lifestyle. But when it really comes to lifelong weight loss, cleansing and detoxing is a vital and important part. But it is something that can be done gently. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that you have to do that's going to run your day, or you have to spend a lot of time behind in the bathroom. But what I did want to take some time to make clear and help you understand is why cleansing is a vital part, in fact, for long-term weight loss. And so when we look at toxicity specifically, whether if it's environmentally speaking, or if it comes from your food, or if it's just from things that you put on your skin, these toxins are fat soluble, and every single cell in your body actually has fat. And what toxins do, so let's just say that we have a fat cell here. Toxins, what they actually do is they actually come in here and here to your fat cells. And literally it's kind of like putting saran wrap around your cell, where ultimately what happens is when you consume nutrients or drink water, nutrients should go into the cell, and when it goes into the cell, then it uses it via mitochondria that lives in here, and then it expels waste. Well, what happens is when we actually have these toxins, it prevents nutrients from going in and also toxins from going out. This also makes fat cells particularly dormant. So at one point we thought that fat cells were inert, that they didn't really serve a purpose, but now we know that they actually do a lot more than we once were led to believe. Not only telling our body how to burn fat, it also has a vital role in our immune system. And when we have too much fat cells, though, it can actually cause certain diseases. So the point of today, though, is to make sure that we have usable fat cells. And again, number two, because every cell in the human body, 76 trillion cells, have that fatty layer. And when we consume toxins, what it does is it creates cellular fog. And then what that does actually leads to a hormonal problem called leptin. So when you have all of these toxins inside the body, what it does is it actually stimulates leptin, and leptin is what tells your brain specifically to burn fat. But when you have chronic messages from fat cells saying burn fat, it creates resistance to that, so your body actually quits burning fat. So now we have a hormone problem, and it affects many hormones, but leptin, to say the least, is one of the most important as it relates to weight loss. And when we diet specifically, so when we have, all of us have an X amount of toxins in our body, especially if we haven't detoxed. So these blue dots here on this particular person represents toxins. However, when we diet and we don't expel these toxins, what your body does is, again, instead of getting rid of the toxins, all it does is it actually concentrates the toxins where you have an extreme amount of toxins. And what you often see, and you've probably experienced this before, where you diet and you lose weight, and then as soon as you get lax, or even if you stay on the same diet, you'll often see your body or yourself gain more weight. And the reason that is when you're in this part, when you lose weight and you don't expel the toxins, it actually concentrates the toxins. So naturally what your body tries to do is to dilute the toxins, and that's called the rebound effect. So it will actually cause your body to gain more weight, and it will produce more fat, and also it's a very, very stressful part of the system because it increases cortisol. So what it does is it causes you to gain weight to unconcentrate those toxins, and so that's why dieting alone is not a permanent solution for weight loss. And so one of the really first steps when it comes to removing toxins in your body is to minimize them. So a lot of us just jump right into the detox program or protocols. You first want to minimize that through your diet and your nutrition. And that is one of the core principles that we teach in our office. And when we talk about minimizing toxins, it starts by the animal products that you consume. Those are the most toxic things that you can eat. Animal protein, so switching to your organic grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, wild-caught salmon, and things of that nature. The other is to remove rancid fats and bad fats from your diet and increase those with your good fats. And then finally would be to remove any type of sugars. So that's really what we try to minimize as it relates to toxins. And when we start talking about cleansing in the body, so again, we first start with minimizing, right? But the difference in a diet and a cleanse is when you remove ultimately all of these toxins and you lose weight by first minimizing, by cleaning up your diet, you're not going to have near the amount of toxins going in your body. Because you don't have all the toxins, your body will maintain its normal body weight because it doesn't need to increase fat tissue to concentrate the cells. And so one big part again of weight loss, and not just weight loss but maintaining health, is keeping all those 76 trillion cells in your body cleansed. And when the new year comes around, I'll see people really do this and fail, and a lot of times it's the toxins. And a lot of people I will see do this in extreme measures and also fail rebounding because the type of detox they went on was to extreme measures. So it can be gentle, it can be safe, and you really need to make sure too that you always have advice from your doctor or from a professional. And so for today's episode, the first step is minimizing, and then the second step is cleansing. And when it comes to cleansing, we want to remove. So that's the first step to cleanse. And the second step is to neutralize, and I know you can't read my handwriting here. And then the third would be to expel them. And that's what I'll see that is the missing link to a lot of detoxes, where we will pull the toxin out of the cell. Then once it comes into the inside of the body in our blood, yes, our immune system will neutralize the toxins, but then it's reabsorbed back in the body, and called autotoxification. So there is a right way and wrong way to do that, but for the very least, start by minimizing the toxins, and when we start to work on the diet, make sure that it is designed not just for weight loss, it's for health and healing, which is why my plan in my office is called the Healing Plan. So that's it for today. I hope it made sense, and I look forward to talking to you on the next episode.